Yes, 8 o'clock.
Rain, right?
It's gonna be raining.
Welcome to another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. You each got versions of hair that fit your personality. Yeah, press it again. This is what we're doing today. I think people are texting me. And it's try again.
You maybe put it on airplane mode and then it won't get affected.
Airplane mode? Is that? But it needs the Wi-Fi.
Oh, never mind.
Right?
I thought you were just recording.
No, I need when people send me notifications, then it drops.
It's
When
live.
they send me messages.
Yeah.
We're going out live.
So we're gonna do. Give me.
You should just shut it off. Audio only.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming to our podcast.
Oh, what's up? Hey. Oh, what's up, man? You guys look like a family. Electrocuted children. Honey's like got the most of it together.
Well, thank you. Nothing
your
but flat iron.
wacky
What's the
Wacky child.
Let's try this again. And I'm the bald one. Am I the bald dad?
You're the estranged black
Jimmy.
dog.
These are my dream kids. Like this is what just one white kid, one daughter, one ambiguous.
I think Sadra and Jimmy got married and they adopted it. That's what I think.
I
Yeah.
could get into that.
Yeah.
We're all adopted?
That would be fun.
All my kids are gonna be adopted. Just either
So are
adopted
mine.
or just one from each continent. That's the goal.
My girl can't have kids, I don't think.
Oh.
Or me.
Yeah.
One or the other. I don't know
Yeah.
which one it is. But I've been coming inside of her
Wow.
every day for years.
Oh my
Same
God.
name. Me
Nothing.
either. Yeah.
Welcome.
It was me and my ex, and we were like,
I'm
"Yeah,
in.
one of us is not," but she had a kid, so it was like,
Oh.
fuck,
That's so
fuck,
Wait,
a beautiful kid
on
too.
purpose you've been trying to have a baby?
certainly
Please
not
don't.
trying
No.
to have a baby.
No.
But
How old are you?
how old am I now?
Yeah.
22.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have a kid, but
Uh-huh.
You look like
it
a
feels.
treasure troll that gets bullied.
I've, I never got bullied in school. Is that weird? I feel like I should have definitely gotten the shit kicked out of me a lot, especially the way that I speak. But
I just see you hanging on one of those hooks by your underwear.
yes, but I'm not trying to have a kid. I would love to have a kid. I've always wanted a baby. That's like my life's goal. But but I don't.
Go.
Coming inside of somebody just happens sometimes. I'm sure I'm sure you've come inside of plenty of people on accident.
It's a baby fever, you know?
It's a baby fever.
And then once you realize, like, oh, nobody's getting pregnant, it's like, why not do it all the time? You know what I mean?
just throw it in there. Just fucking,
How old is your girlfriend?
23.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever been pregnant?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
I think you have to have sex to get pregnant.
Oh, shut up! You bang.
Yeah, there can't be two female virgins that are over the age of 21 that are on the show all the time.
Really?
Esther, what's her name?
Esther's
Esther's
full of shit.
Right? She's full of shit,
Yeah,
right?
she's full of shit.
She's full of shit.
I'm not a virgin. I didn't say I was a virgin.
Well, this other girl says that she's a virgin. And
Which
that's
one?
what-
Esther and who
I
else?
don't know.
Esther, that's
Who's
it.
the other one?
Well, I was
Just Esther?
if she said
Oh,
that she was a
no.
virgin,
she's
I'd be
not
like,
fucking-
you got two liars coming on
She's a
here.
This guy coming in to support me.
Yeah, he's not a
He's like,
fucking.
have you heard her say?
She hangs and bangs.
Jokes for sex jokes. Despite being a virgin. I was like, kind of like your gay joke. I thought you were gay for a minute because you said you were.
I'm definitely not straight, but
Oh, I
yeah.
like that about you.
No, white guys
Not
are.
gay.
None of all the white guys are
You know what I've heard
kind of
though?
something.
I've heard the Spanish Latina persuasion or Latino persuasion is more bisexual than like white. Like I worked with a lot of guys
More
from
than
like
white,
Central
though.
America, and
Wow.
literally these guys are like everyone from where I'm from is gay. You get a couple of drinks in them and they'll fuck a guy without they don't care. They're just like I want to bang, you know. And everyone's sexy there too. They're all dancing and stuff.
I don't know.
Not for me, but
I don't
that's
know.
cool. That's cool.
But they don't say it as much as white guys do. White guys are like, yeah, I'll suck your dick.
Oh,
Let me see your dick. I mean, guy, hey, what's your name? Like, can I see your dick? I was like, what? What? It's like
Where
zero
was that
to,
interaction?
all the time. It's like 0 to, hey, can I see it?
I don't want to see anybody's dick,
Yeah,
certainly,
fucking-
unless I really want to see it.
These guys, too much. Fuck. What's going on with you, Sadra? What is...
Not that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, I'm an adult.
I wouldn't say that either.
You ever toss your hair when you come into a doctor's when you first come into the doctor's office? It's
Yeah.
not the office. You're not office, right?
I have an office.
What kind of doctor are you?
You know when you first meet the doctor?
Ooh.
Yeah, and you have to give the report and be like, so this is what's wrong with you. Do you ever like just do the hair flip?
Maybe on accident. I don't walk in like
you say, well, I feel like that should be your
that's how I
thing.
deliver bad news.
With a red nose.
Although it's funny because I remember this couple came in after I had done a procedure on the one, and then her partner was there to pick her up. And I know it's
real
weird, right?
It's so weird.
I'm so intimidated right now. I feel like I want to tell you all the things that are happening.
I get that all the time. That's fine.
I'll show you later.
I'll show you. It's like everybody want to show them their asshole and just come up and like, what is this? Well, I'll let you finish.
Yeah.
I did have two girls come up. She was like, yeah, she had anal sex, and she was like, her asshole hurt. And then she had her friend look at it.
Is that what kind of doctor you are?
Yeah.
He can help. Send him to her.
She was like, it feels weird still. She was like,
does your asshole hurt after anal sex? Come see Dr. Sadra.
That would be a good info.
Yeah.
But it's just funny because like when people see me for the first time, a lot of times they'll be thrown off and my ID will show.
I thought you had like, that's
funny. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is a different person.
Yeah.
No, you know what though? I've thought about this every time I see you.
I thought you had assholes on your phone. I was like, yeah, this is the asshole I was working on that. Just flip through.
Doesn't he look professional?
But that's the thing. It's like I can picture you the face that you have now in a tie and a white coat. You look like a doctor. You look like a 1950s.
Yeah, that picture. That's a doctor.
Yeah, but like as you stand right now, I know
that's not a doctor.
That's struggling open mic.
That's a Mad Magazine doctor.
That's a creep that hangs out at a bar.
What inspired the mustache? Let's go there.
I always wanted to try it like a couple years back, but I was just too much of a pussy to really go for it. Because my facial hair, like when I have grown a beard before, but it never it's not like one of those nice ones.
Yeah.
It's like And then and I remember seeing a Freddie Mercury thing. I was like, holy shit, that's so badass. I want to try it. And I just never did. And then I just had a breakdown around the day before my last ever board exams to be certified for like I've been taking tests my whole life, and I finally took my last one. The night before, I just broke down and said, fuck it. Shaved everything but the mustache, and I've had it.
Kept it.
Wow.
It looks great. It really,
especially because it's grown in now. I can show you earlier photos. It's like a little weirder, but it's just like fully grown in now.
You're one of the guys that can really, because the mustache is like, Stephen Wolf.
Yes.
He tried the mustache for a second, and it's just like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
But you really pull it off. You
like creepy cop.
You have to have a mustache.
I'm glad I hear that now, because a lot of people will say that, especially people that knew me before the mustache. They'd be like, ew, but you know what? Actually,
you nail it.
Kind of works for you now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes.
But let me ask you this. I've always wondered this. Aren't you afraid of like this getting out?
Yeah.
Into
I was
the world?
afraid. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been on social media now, as far as like Instagram, YouTube. I have a YouTube channel too, so I was really freaked out when I first started.
Yeah.
Especially when because I just finished training in June, and I started like being a big boy doctor in July. So yeah. So I was afraid at that point of like, if the administration finds out, because I'm under contract, I don't want to like, I've gone this fucking decade now trying to finish this thing. Like right at the last step, I don't want to mess up. So I was kind of in my own head about it, but then I realized like no one's watching. So it's like,
wait, but why would that be bad? Like, are you
That's
not
the thing.
allowed to have like a social
no,
life?
I mean, there's no rules about it. And this is all a very new thing for like social media and doctors and all that.
But doctors should be on social media.
They should. So I'm hoping I can be like at the forefront of it. I mean, there's plenty on there, but they're kind of dry. And
They're
So
They're not
when did you start doing comedy?
like a couple months ago.
Wow.
Is your YouTube channel like medical, or is it
A little medical, mostly shoes, fashion.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Some skits, just me goofing off. I post all my sets on there actually, which I know a lot of people are like, don't do that, it's stupid. But I'm going against the grain. I'm going to say I'm going to post each one because in my own head, as I assume we all think we'll be a big deal comedian someday, and I think it would be cool to like inspire others to see others where you came from and like the whole process. And I'll see that with my subscribers. They'll be like, oh shit, I'm seeing progress, and they're like following along, which is kind of cool.
Do you feel like it forces you to write more? Because you don't want to keep doing the same jokes?
That's the thing. I try to do a little bit different set every time, especially because I come here every day. So
you come here every day? How come I've never met you? I come here all the time.
Well, depending on where I am.
A couple days, you've been slanging.
Slacking.
He was in Iowa for a while.
He
too.
was.
Oh yeah, and I go back and forth from I work in Iowa and I live in New York. It's a whole thing.
What the? Who is this?
That's why I keep him around. I was like, right there.
Yeah.
Oh man, lower. Oh,
Jimmy, you notice. I mean, I'm here every day, but I will do a little bit different thing.
Absolutely.
Plus, everyone's leaving all the time, so I'm never having the same crowd all the time.
They even come back. I mean, that's the best part.
See, I'm the exact opposite though of your rationale of like I want people to see me progress and see each step. I don't want anybody to see me until I'm the funniest I can possibly be. You know, that's why I don't have the social media. I don't have.
I tape every set, but I put them on private. I put them on private, and then I put my set list. I put it on YouTube. It's on YouTube, but it's private.
So
if there's one, nobody
private?
can see it unless there's one that's a good one that I like. Then I'll put that public.
But then why are you putting it there?
But then eventually, like 10, 20 years down the line, I'll just throw them all up, and it'll be a couple thousand things, and be like, you'll be there all day.
Should I upload my sets to YouTube?
Don't.
No, right?
Yes, you can upload it to YouTube, but put it on private just so you can go and see it. You know?
Okay, that's a good idea.
You can always public it later.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I was actually thinking about that too, because I was thinking, just like you, it's like, okay, well, how everyone else does it, you have a special, and then you do new jokes. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, okay, well, if I keep putting out each set every time, then that kind of ruins it. But then I was thinking, if I get to a point where this is not going to happen anytime soon, but if that were to happen, I was thinking, all right, when I get to that stage, I'll start doing the private thing and then release them all after the specials out, so people can still go back and like watch the progress.
Yeah, I would say put your best one from the week up, and then put the rest, like tape everything, and then put the rest private.
I mean, I'm way behind right now, so like, there's a bunch of them.
Fuck it.
Do you want to be a comedian more than you want to be a doctor?
No. And the reason for that, and that's the other thing I've noticed with this whole social media thing, which is kind of a good thing you don't have it, is like you can get so lost in that shit. Because like I'm at 10,000 subscribers now.
10,000 subscribers on YouTube?
Fucking shit. How long have you been doing it?
I just started like less than 2 years ago.
Oh my
beast.
What?
Fuck.
I'm going home.
How many followers on Instagram are you not doing?
Like 2,700-ish.
You know, it really doesn't hurt to be attractive, have a great job, and have
rich as fuck,
and be rich.
Rich as fuck.
I think that's really what the key is.
But it's so funny having people tell me now that I'm attractive, because like I never heard that shit until I started doing stand up. Like this.
Really?
Yeah. Other than like 50,
maybe
60, 70-year-old women and patients, but like
that's creepy. Yeah, you're not into that, right?
Yeah,
right. You don't know. That might have been.
No.
I will say there was.
Well, they are kind of hot.
I know there was this one lady. I said this last time I was on the show. She cut my hair, and she was like 75 years old, and she was literally the most gorgeous woman I've seen on the planet. She's like 75, tight dress, wearing like 6-inch heels, cutting hair. She's like Cuban, big tits. I was like, wow, you're incredible.
Right. Close over here?
No, this was in my hometown.
Oh, this one over on West 4th Street I'll pass by every time. I was like, I wish I had some hair to cut. Because she's the only one in there. She's like, oh, man, rubbing faces and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
She was like a mom, too, so she's like hugging me and telling me. I was like, oh, I feel like a little kid. Like,
these barbers around here, they're on a different level. They're on a...
maybe I'll go there for my next haircut.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on with you? What is that face for? Open up.
What's going on?
Stop me from venting.
I've been gearing up the past 2 weeks to give a speech on Saturday night, not comedy related, like a motivational talk. Mm-hmm. It's like a panel of 6 women sharing like a personal experience that they went through, and I'm going to be talking about losing my hair twice.
Oh shit!
I had alopecia. You know what that is, I'm sure.
My girlfriend has alopecia.
People with alopecia.
Yeah, and it just like comes and goes, and so I'm talking about my experience there and like letting go of what other people think of me and letting go of.
You lost all of your hair?
Yeah, but not all of my body, just my head.
Just your head.
Yeah.
The whole wig route.
I did the wig for about a week, and then I was
just go bald. You got a nice little round head.
I shaved it. I had no hair. It was hot for a second, but then I felt so ugly.
Fuck that.
You look great right now. Your hair is
fantastic.
Thank
you. This is my ideal haircut, but it started falling out the second time when I had this haircut. So it was just like every time you take a shower, it was just like falling. It was so traumatic. So I had to shave it.
Is that stress related or?
I don't know. He's the doctor. We should ask him.
I'm not a alopecia expert. There's different types of alopecia.
Right. So it was alopecia areata. And that just means it's not universal, which means all of your hair, which would have been awesome for certain. No. I do believe that it's like connected to trauma, childhood trauma.
Because my girl, she's got alopecia, but when she gets really stressed out, she'll lose like patches of hair, so she'll have like a bald spot, but they're like tiny, they're like dime sized.
Yeah, mine started like a dime size behind my ear, and then it just got bigger and like more spots and more thinning, and so it was intense.
Man, that's
so crazy. That's why I only date women.
No. That's why what?
I only date women with round heads, just in case they eventually go bald. I try to plan for it.
So I've been preparing.
No square head.
How can you checks?
Huh?
You
gotta rub your head. You're like, hey, let me massage the head.
I'll show you guys.
You feel like holes in the back of the head and stuff.
So this thing is like
those square heads.
I'm speaking, and it's a competition, which kind of adds an element that I wish wasn't there because I just want to be able to speak.
Why don't you just throw in some jokes?
I mean, I will. I hope. You guys are not going to believe it. Look at this.
That's sexy.
Oh, wow.
That's my fucking head.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got a perfect around that little divot at the top.
Yeah,
that's cute.
And then this is my first time telling jokes on stage without hair.
That's kind of a badass look.
You look like Chuck Liddell. You know,
I don't know who that is, but people thought I had cancer. People thought I had cancer, and it was not.
What? You just took it off.
It was intense. Oh my god, this was like literally this time last year.
Wow, it's only been a year? Man.
January 4th.
Girl.
You have great hair for a year.
Thank you.
Because I know like my girls' spots, like they took so long to like even come back a little bit.
It took a long time for it to grow back, and then I kept shaving it because I wanted to see like if it was really all coming. Mm-hmm. So now you guys are making me nervous about stuff.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, don't lose your hair.
I don't want to lose my hair because I'm so stressed about speaking.
That'd be a great opener.
Have fucking fun. I went to the movies yesterday.
What'd you see?
What did I go see? Miss Bala.
What's that?
What's Baja, California? Baja.
It's
right?
Baja, yeah.
Miss Baja. Baja, Mexico.
Yeah.
Right. Miss Baja. It's about the Mexican girl who goes to a pageant with her friend, and they get caught in like a gang, Mexican gang crossfire, and one of the friends get abducted. It's a Gina Rodriguez movie. It's like they're trying to pump her career up, but it was like they wanted to do like a Narcos, but for the teens. So it was like a novella, but nobody got shot in the face, but you saw the guns go off, and it was like music. I was like, this is corny as fuck. These broads would be dead. And
is it based on a true story or something?
Nah, they could do like a spin-off, and then who was Hawkeye from
Jason?
Not Don Cheadle, the other black guy, other side
the other black guy.
The two black superheroes.
Michael B. Jordan?
No, that's Black Panther.
Yeah, sorry.
Who's
Did you know Michael B. Jordan's middle name is Basketball? Sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
That's not my joke. That's one of my friend's joke.
Not Don Cheadle. Who was Captain America's sidekick? The black guy.
You got me.
He was in. She got. Fuck. She hate me. The black guy.
I thought you were talking about what's his name? Jeremy Renner.
Name? No, black guy.
Isn't that Hawkeye?
Not Terrence Howard. All the sidekick black guys.
Oh,
name your sidekick.
Idris Elba.
Not Idris Elba. He's Thor's sidekick black guy. Every superhero has a sidekick black guy.
I had to stop watching those movies.
And Black Panther has sidekick black women.
What up?
Fuck.
You definitely don't have to start watching these movies.
Hey,
they're not worth the time.
Matt.
What up?
Look up the black guy in Miss Bala.
Miss Bala?
Miss Baja.
There's a black guy in there?
Yeah, there's a black guy in it.
Miss Bala. Do you know what else he's in?
Did
you just go and look at my phone?
I was going to see how much charge you had. And
he was
here's my charger.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
He was
about 6%.
What the fuck are you yelling?
What else was he in?
I love that you felt comfortable enough to do that.
I didn't know that was real.
He was I believe he was Iron Man's black sidekick.
Terrence Howard?
No.
That's what I
There was three of them after Don Cheadle. Anthony Mackie, there it is.
Iron Man sidekick.
Who's sidekick?
He's Captain
America's black sidekick. They all got black.
All white people.
They all got Aaron Mackie?
Anthony
Mackie's
black.
Harry McKay was playing for the Sixers, though.
Anthony Mackie. Shut the
I'm
fuck
sure
up.
that's exactly who he was. That might be
But during it, there were previews for this new trend of movie that's coming out. Prodigy.
Ugh.
You know what I'm talking about?
It just looks typical like horror.
Oh, about the kid?
But yeah, two kids going wild, and then they kill the family. And it's
kids going wild.
Yeah, kids going wild. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not that kind of video.
Oh,
the other one is
honest mistake.
Brightburn.
Honest.
Yeah. That looks good.
It's like the Bizarro.
Yeah, Bizarro Superman.
Little kids. Always little white kids who don't have black parents. That's what this is. Like that's all it is. Because all I'm saying is all they need is black parents to be no, just. Nobody's getting ass whoopings.
All these white kids with no black parents.
No black parents. In the Big Raves voice. Nobody has black parents. But yeah, that's all I saw. I was like, if I were a parent, I would never be scared enough to go under the bed. Like in every preview, the parents get scared and they climb under the bed and then watch the kid come in the room in barefoot. It's every scene. And they're like, oh, here he comes. I was like, no, fuck this kid up. Right?
That's what I don't get. If you're an axe murderer or whatever, wouldn't the first place that you look be under the bed?
I don't know about first, but it would be a place I would look.
Who hides under the bed?
Who's hiding under the bed?
I've never had a bed high enough.
You know what's interesting though? What is it about? Why when you're like a little kid, or when you're hiding under the bed, or you're hiding like under this covers, it's totally a false sense of security. Like you're not safe at all. Yeah. But what about that thin layer of like just a comforter over you that makes you feel safe? What is that? There has to be something to that. There has to be some kind of genetic makeup that made us believe that putting a blanket over us is protecting us. You know what I mean?
Ignorance is bliss. You can't see it. Can't get it.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's like burying your head in the sand, pretending it's not there. It's the same.
I feel like it has something to do with.
We think something's under the bed. So
if we can't see it, they can't see us. That's like this weird. Is that what you're talking
about? I don't know. It's just something about like putting a blanket over you as a child, where you're like, I'm completely safe under here. Nothing can get me. I really feel like it's like there's this theory about the end of the Ice Age, how there were these huge solar storms that caused like, imagine a huge thunderstorm. You know how during thunderstorms, like rain comes down and
your hair fits this topic. So
you know how rain comes down.
Bigger and bigger the more you
talk about it. You know how bad thunderstorms are like almost tsunamis coming from the sky. It's like huge waves of rain. During the end of the Ice Age, there's this theory that it was like equivalent to a thunderstorm amount of rain, but instead of rain, it was lightning bolts. So there's like huge strikes of lightning coming down in milliseconds of time. So I feel like something about like getting underground or like putting something over your head makes you feel safe because of that time, you know, where you had to like hide from all these lightning bolts coming from the sky.
Yeah, we'll never know, I guess.
I hate how deep took that.
Sorry,
What?
I don't know.
What? Like her idea. It's like you can't see it.
You can't see it. It can't get you.
If I can't see you, you can't see me. That's like a childhood like ignorance. Like if I can't see you, you can't see me. I think that's where it comes from.
But where does that even come from?
Parents used to tell kids to cover up. Parents say, "Hey, put the covers over your head."
Yeah,
I don't know, and then you'd peek out and be like, "Oh, I'm safe."
Well, I'm sorry, I brought this down a bad road. I don't know what to tell you.
I hope
you want to talk about ass or something.
No.
Ass. That's I don't like to talk about words.
Yeah.
Do you like asses more or less?
More, or because of my job? Yeah. See, that's the funny thing about my job. I really don't see that many asses, let alone assholes. Like the only time I see the asshole is when I spread the cheeks, look for the anus to stick the scope in there, and then it's in there, and then I'm just messing with the dials and looking at the screen.
That's how you play an asshole.
The scope in there.
What kind of sound does an asshole make?
Oh, and a gown. Yeah.
You ever just play a fart?
Oh, sometimes they'll do that. Like they'll be hiccuping mid-procedure, and then just like with each hiccup, and I'm just like back there like that.
Now, can you tell the difference between an esophagus on a camera and an asshole on a camera? Yeah, you can tell the difference. Jesus Christ!
I mean, I've only done like thousands of them.
Yeah. Is there? It's very distinct though.
31.
Whoa, that's so young.
So I am very young for my
parents.
position.
You have great parents.
My parents were
smart parents. Sane parents. I'm so jealous.
I went to Albany Medical College.
Wow.
I heard my dad talking shit about me to my grandmother.
Yeah, ever since I was a kid. I always wanted to be a comic too, but I never thought it was like. I thought it was just like this special blessing bestowed upon certain human beings.
What does your mom do?
My mom's a computer software engineer, something.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
You're not angry. Right?
No, I'm not angry at all. I woke up angry this morning. I need this podcast. I woke up
Why?
It was a bad one.
Why'd you wake up angry?
I don't know. I usually wake up in a mood sometimes, but then the commute calms me down, and I'll listen to music, and I'll read. Yeah, and I'll be in my
Where do you live? What neighborhood?
I'm in Jersey, outside of Newark.
Shit.
So
so
I'm up 3 o'clock. It's dark.
What?
Yeah.
You wake up at 3 a.m.
Goes to bed at 11.
Yeah.
What the hell? What did you just smoke?
Oh, sorry. Do you want some?
Oh no.
Jewel.
I got weed if you want weed.
Oh, I'm not.
Just saw you dragging.
Yeah, like I was like, why is there smoke coming out of his
I'm like,
face?
he's so angry that you live in New Jersey.
No.
Wait, so you wake up at 3 a.m. every day?
Every day. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What time is your first client?
My first is 6:30. So first train's at 4. I get here. You know.
I mean, this is why I admire you so much.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Because I know nobody with your work ethic. Like, people will talk about The Rock and shit like that, about how he brings the gym to wherever he goes. But I really think, like,
I want to be at
has,
that level.
They don't have anything on you. I swear to God.
They got millions of dollars. I was like, I'm working for nothing.
It doesn't matter. You realize you show up at work every day. The Rock films a movie where he's bad at acting.
Well,
you go to work and you do a great job, and then you come here and do this.
How many clients a day do you see?
It depends. I go from 6:30. My last is at 12:30.
Where's the gym?
Grand somewhere
In New York City?
Yeah, New York. Yeah.
See, he's afraid, and you're not afraid.
And then do you do shows at night?
It's not that I'm night. I haven't been doing a lot of shows because I got to deal with myself. That I'm not. So
You say again?
nothing.
Okay, great. So you're not performing right now.
No.
But you're doing auditions and stuff
Yeah,
for like commercials.
I went to commercials and film and shit. Yeah, the show comes up, I'll do a show. But
do you act?
No.
How'd you get the speaking gig? Do you speak publicly?
No. These people that are speaking are not public speakers. It's a organization called Mic Drop. It's a business called Mic Drop where they like sort of train you to speak for this event, and then
you do it.
Yeah, and then you do it. So most people that are speaking are literally holding a microphone for the first time in their life and have never spoken on a stage.
It's like a.
So I feel like I No, it's. I have no idea what that is, but I just said no very affirmative.
No, not that bullshit.
Never heard of that, but not that.
So
So basically, it's in the Orthodox Jewish community, so it's all Orthodox women, and they had 12 speakers lined up, and 2 people backed out because their husbands found out that they're speaking in front of a mixed crowd, men and women, and they didn't let them speak.
Holy shit! You're married?
No, I'm not married.
They don't want them to speak in front of them.
So because 2 people not even dance, just literally speak. They found it not fitting for an Orthodox woman to publicly speak.
Wow.
In front of men.
What, Jews?
So, yeah.
That makes sense.
Husband, really?
I mean, for Orthodox, I'm not saying that it makes sense women shouldn't speak in front of men. I'm saying from an Orthodox man's standpoint, it makes sense in their mind to say, why would a woman...
can't speak. So because they backed out, 2 spots opened up, and my friend who's already speaking put in a good word for me, she would be amazing. She has a great story.
You're an Orthodox?
I grew up Orthodox, so I'm still in the community, even though I look like this, and I'm not married. And so I'm speaking, and I didn't. Yeah.
Are you a believer?
Yeah, I believe in God. Yeah. But then the community came out with a ban today, banning people from attending the event because we're going to be speaking in front of men, which I find hilarious.
This should be like a televised something.
Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube. So you'll be able to see it after.
Are you Muslim?
Yep.
Christian? Okay.
You're Muslim?
Yep.
Yeah. Really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Iranian. You look so white. I'm sorry.
That's right.
Oh my God, you look
Speak
so
Farsi?
white.
Yeah.
Yo, shit. How does you Chatori? Is that right?
Chatori.
Yeah, it's Chatori.
Do you have any Jewishness in your family?
No.
Not at all.
Well, I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
I guess I can't say for sure, but I would probably say 99% sure no.
Yeah. Wow.
They're very Muslim.
Both your parents are from Iran?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
In the same hometown. So.
Holy shit.
Is a hometown in Iran?
What? Were they arranged?
Somewhat. Not exactly, but it was your family knows your daughter's single. We know your son is single. What do you think?
They're still married?
Yeah.
And how did they end up here?
So there was a revolution in Iran. They shut down the universities.
Every week? Last week's revolution, yeah.
And I guess because they shut down the schools, my dad was trying to finish his, graduate studies. So I was like, all right, well, what the fuck do I do? So I came to the States. Wow. Next thing you know, and RPI. He went to RPI. I don't know if you've heard of it. Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in upstate New York. A lot of famous alumni.
We have not heard of it.
No, you wouldn't. The only people that know about it are other engineers. It's like a big deal in the engineering world because like the alumni are.
How did he get in from Iran? Like how did
I don't know. You'd have to ask him. He's a pretty smart guy.
But yeah, it's no way he has a stupid father. Look at this guy. No way. His father's just tinkering on shit. Look at that.
It's just funny. No one's heard of that school because the Brooklyn Bridge designers came from RPI. The Ferris wheel inventor, RPI. A bunch of like NASA related shit. Like it's a very big engineering school.
Is it bigger than MIT?
I wouldn't say it's bigger, but it's definitely like same level for like engineering.
My grandfather was one of the head engineers on the Holland Tunnel. I wonder if anybody. Yeah, I wonder if anybody from there.
So he connected us with New Jersey.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. You're welcome.
Just kidding. We're so happy that you're here.
What?
New Jersey.
He doesn't take the tunnel. He takes the path.
Yeah, take the path. You go underwater and shit.
All right. Well, I don't know the difference. I went to Jersey like you.
I don't give a shit. I just got stuck in Jersey. I don't. Jersey.
What's the path?
You're so Upper East Side.
I'm not Upper East Side. I live in Brooklyn. I don't know.
The Port Authority Transit of Hudson. That's
Shut the fuck up! Really?
I found that out. I saw some guy's shirt. I was like, that's what that stands for. Transit of Hudson. Somebody terrible at putting acronyms together. It was like, just name it that. It could have been anything.
Do you have a good relationship with your parents? You talk all the time?
Really?
No, really.
Well, I'm just so.
They did their job. They were like,
we made that.
No, the academic portion, obviously, they're very proud of me. But it's like, I'm just so different from everyone else in my family.
Are they very Iranian and you're very American?
And I'm very white.
Yeah.
I should say I'm very white. It's just like I'm very American.
We got to wrap this up. How many siblings you got?
Just one younger sister.
One younger sister. You got a younger sister?
What are you just hitting on his younger sister?
She's probably super smart.
I mean, she just got engaged.
Oh, fuck!
His life is over now. He's upset.
Of course. I'm trying to be in the family. I don't know.
Is she a doctor too? Or?
I'll be the black
sheep.
She's a doctor. Of course she's a doctor.
What kind of doctor?
She's a family medicine.
Okay, she's just a doctor.
We can send her
it's
all
not fair. It's not
a doctor
fucking
too?
fair.
What am I even?
My sister was a witch. All right, so in the Bronx.
She wanted to go to clown.
How does that happen?
If I had a sister, she
that was her first show.
Fuck, fluke. All right, let's wrap this up. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram, Dr. Souls11.
Yeah.
Dr. what?
Souls?
Like shoes.
Like Dr. Scholl's, the cushioner, but Dr. Souls like the shoes.
Yeah. Man.
Okay, it's a thinker.
Or Dr. Ash Souls.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't work. I try. I just want to be a.
Oh, I see what you asked.
Ash Souls.
Got it.
Assholes.
Oh, assholes.
He's
Oh, that's good.
You gotta.
That's really good.
Deep shit. Go.
Chani Lisbon. Instagram.
Say it out loud.
Sorry, Chani Lisbon. You should find me. I'm funny.
Fuck.
You can find me here mostly
every day.
Not every day. I got my job back finally today, so I'm celebrating. Thank you. I got laid off. I got my job back. I got a show coming up in March. If you know Phil 987, it's a dirty show. It's going to be the worst show ever.
Phil's producing the show.
Phil's producing.
He
already produced it. He already.
Shut the fuck up.
It was at Soho Playhouse.
Awesome.
It was at Soho Playhouse last month. I don't know where it's going to be in March, but you can find me there.
Show.
987.
He's going to make it. He's going to be bigger than everybody.
He's a great joke writer. He's really good.
Phil is the little Asian guy who twirls his hair.
I think you would hate him. Yeah.
Good. Where's your show?
Oh, I just wanted to promote the show, the Chani and Cher show. The next one is Sunday, February 17th.
Cher who?
Cher Landman.
Cher Landman. That's what
it's at Branded Saloon in Brooklyn. You guys are all welcome.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you there.
Hell yeah.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
It's a crazy lineup.
Where's that?
Branded Saloon, 603 Vanderbilt.
Cool. All right. Just want to shut the fuck up. Just want to clarify. Give it up for them one more time. Thank you. It's another episode of People's Mics, episode 274. Fuck. Because I put them in the phone and I send them away to Matt, and then Matt says, I'm not fucking with this, and he throws them away, and he's like, yo, you send me 274 of these pieces of shits. And my parents.
How many people watch these?
Stop asking questions I don't want to know the answer.
I watch. Only when I'm on, but I watch.
So,
yeah, that's fine. That's all that matters. You'll find us on iHeartRadio, JimmyPeoples.com, Spotify, Pandora. Shortly, it's in what else? J Peoples TV on.
Subscribe to the channel, you fucks.
We're here every day, Monday to Friday at 2:15. Idle Shrunken Head, followed by the open mic, the People's Mic, every day, Monday to Friday, at the world famous Idle Shrunken Head. Good.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.